everyone. I hope you're doing very well. Thank you so much for watching A Touch of Tarot. Going to get right into this because cards already started coming out. This is a message I was guided to do and how to do it. So I'm just going to jump into it, and if I need to explain, I'll explain throughout because I don't want to forget the information I've already received. So the first question I asked while I was clearing the decks, we're going to be using three possibly different decks here, is what is the biggest challenge that the Divine Masculine is going through right now during his transition? And when I said transition, I meant transition from one situation to the new situation, to the new shift, whatever you want to call it. For many, it's to union. What is the biggest challenge right now, or what is he feeling is the biggest challenge? And the card we got is changes. It is the Wheel of Fortune, number 10. I'm noticing the twos, I'm noticing the dragon, I'm noticing the butterfly. Butterflies have to do with transition and transformation. The dragons in here have to do with that nagging little voice following you around, and they often are around this area, just right in your ear. So he has a lot of different feelings at this time because there is going to be huge changes. He knows it. He's ready and he has accepted this, but it is still challenging, and that's absolutely fine. Let's see if we can pull more information on that. Council of the Light, divine orchestration, help in the other realms. I do feel like the Divine Masculines may have a lot of people around them with their opinions, and it's very hard and challenging for him to stay aligned and centered to his truth, to what he knows is the truth. It doesn't matter what other people think or feel, because no one actually knows this situation and what's going on. It's not like you guys get to sit there and talk to the family about it, So in their mind, everyone's afraid of change. Everyone. It's really important that the masculine doesn't allow these opinions of people or beliefs of others, and it does have to do a lot with religion and belief. And even if your Divine Masculine isn't religious, a lot of people don't realize they still have those beliefs embedded in them just naturally. The beliefs of the Bible. Many people do have that embedded in them, whether or not they're religious. So what does the Divine Masculine, why is this falling out? Let's just see unity. Well, I wasn't even sure what I was going to ask there. Well, I was going to say, what does he want to say? But I didn't think that sounded right. But it does. Especially to see the unity card slide out like that. You might want to rewatch that, how it just slid out. Unity, that's what he wants to say. That's what's on his mind. He's not saying it though. And it's funny because, as I said, that's what he wants to say. I got the feeling like my mouth clenched and I looked at the pumpkin. He may not actually be verbalizing the fact that he wants unity and that that's what's on his mind right now and that that's what he is aiming for and trying to get to. But if he could say anything right now, he would just be saying literally unity, union, relationship, together, stability, happy, like all those beautiful words that come along with, oh, look at that, that come along with the Four of Wands energy. 11. So we have another 11 here. 29 equals 11. And the Phoenix, resurrection, surrender to change. So the masculine understands for this union, obviously, he's going to have to surrender to the change. It's worth it. We have the Four of Wands here. This is dreams come true. We have 11, 11, 11 here. Resurrection, this is about something coming back up, in the sense, what I'm feeling is just this love is finally going to have its chance to burn bright, to just fill the skies with light. It's just that empowering, that powerful, that beautiful. And you know, there is an energy here of orange. I wonder if I have the color orange in my chart. Let me check. I don't often pay attention to orange. Yes, I do. Orange symbolizes the individual's relationship to the external world, the needs and wants of the physical body, and the ways in which these are satisfied, the world of works. And the ways which these are satisfied, the world of works. In healing, orange may increase immunity and sexual energy. Okay, I was totally picking up the sexual energy there. In aura, orange signifies thoughtfulness and creativity. I do believe, oh my gosh, that the masculine is definitely wanting that physical connection. And I did get that message the other day. I'm pretty sure I posted about it, that he wants that physical connection just as much as the divine feminine does. And there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. That's really beautiful, like, you know, that came out. Now let me think about the next question before I start shuffling. What does the divine masculine think that the divine feminine is feeling right now, you know? What does he think is on her mind? Well, that came out. 8 of Pentacles. Practice. For that energy, it's really interesting. I feel like more when I look at the picture than the word practice, I feel like the divine feminine may realize and understand that the masculine is working on something. This is the 8 of Pentacles. One second. I just have my apple water stuff I make and drink. It's just extremely watered down apple cider with some ginger. So practice. I do feel, see, I'm getting 2 messages here, really interesting, because I feel like some of the divine feminines feel like, oh, this is just the masculine, this is something he's done it before, almost like as if it's like something they feel he's done before, like he's practiced this before, he's experimented with this before. I know this, and I'm just picking that up, so I want to mention that. No, and I'd rather focus on the fact of the divine feminines that understand that he's working on something. Maybe he's working on himself, and almost they should have a more positive attitude towards it. Like, practice makes perfect. Like, maybe he did do this before. Maybe he did try to head out into a new direction before and it failed. Maybe. But you know what? It's better to have a positive attitude towards the fact that the masculine has been working on himself for sure. And he is attempting to get to success and victory. Like, that is what the goal is there. And, you know, I kind of actually want to pull from this tarot deck to clarify practice. 4 of Swords. So for many of the feminines, they do think that this is just another, once again, the masculines are going into hiding. Once again, the masculines are walking away, doing what they normally do, you know, because maybe they're not in communication right now while they're going through this change to get towards this unity. And the 4 of Swords is usually someone who's taking a break and resting and even rejuvenating. So maybe the feminines, for some of you, you do believe that the masculine is just going away again to take his little break again, you know, another practice round, another go at it. I get that vibe here for some reason. But you know what? This is what he thinks you're thinking. That is the question, right? So it does make sense. What he thinks you're thinking is what I asked, I believe. At least that's what I'm just, you know, reminded here. This is what he thinks you're thinking. So it's okay if he thinks you're thinking this, because it's not actually what you're thinking. For the feminines, I would hope that you guys know, and you're on that level now, that this is actually happening. And it's important to realize that. So any other challenge that we should know about that the divine masculine is going through at this time? Really, what's another challenge? Is there another challenge? reliability. And I see anxiety at the bottom, and for some reason that's catching my eye. But really, another challenge that the Divine Masculine is having right now, especially, you know, pretty much for all of them, whether it be with family or with work, they're having anxiety with the thought that, are they still going to be the stand-up guys? Everyone's still going to look at them as the one they can rely on, the one they can count on. Are they going to lose that? Like, I'm picking up that type of energy because there is some anxiety around that. That's another challenge that the masculine is going through. He wants to be the emperor that he is. You know, it is very difficult to admit, you know, is for anyone, that what you truly thought was going to work out at one point did not work out. It's not that you're not as smart as you thought you were, but we're not. We're not as smart as we thought we were. We're not God. We don't know the actual future. And it hurts sometimes when you realize that, when you realize, oh my God, I really was wrong. I really misjudged the situation, and I spent a long time there. And when you build yourself up to have this image of a professional or just a dependable, reliable person that, you know, sticks to what he does and always knows what's best. And then now you have to kind of admit, well, I didn't know what's best, and I actually have changed. I have changed. I'm a different person now. I have someone else I want, and I haven't spoken about it to anyone. I've just been working away, and you know, and it doesn't look too good on her. She's had my back, but none of you know about her type of an energy. It's a challenge. It's a challenge, okay? So let's get some clarification on, I wonder if this is the best to use, or, well, I don't know if I should take, well, I guess I'll take the top one. Channeling and uplifting humanity. You're already doing it. Double mission. Okay, I see. Double mission. I don't know why I didn't read that in the beginning. Reliability, right? So the masculine feels almost like he's going to be looked at, like when it says double mission, I picked up like living two lives, living in two different worlds, just not knowing what he wants once again. But he does know what he wants. You know, he fears that he's just going to look like someone who's not dependable. These people are flying in the air. They're up in the air. He wants to be represented as someone who's grounded and reliable. And it's not that people up in the air are not reliable, but I mean, everything's okay up in the air. I understand. I love it. Okay. So what is the feminine actually thinking? And I just want to pull this for us to see what comes out. What is she actually thinking in regards to the situation right now? Okay, so two came out. I didn't want to take them all. I'm going to take the top one. It's really interesting. I'll tell you what the other two are. Desire and dependency. And that for me is telling me it's a strong, strong desire to have the masculine. It's like almost like a drug, almost like an addiction, right? Because it's the habit card. So energy, you know, maybe we should just talk about all of this. What is the divine feminine actually feeling towards the divine masculine? Oh my gosh. Okay, beautiful. Look at this. So Ace of Wands, and as I'm looking at this picture, oh, it's so beautiful. The divine feminine is openly communicating in many ways, whether it be internally or externally. She is ready for union. She is completely okay with what's going on. And maybe she hasn't said this to the masculine, but she's very open about it. She is not hiding that. She is ready. She understands this is something new. This is fresh in the sense that there's a new beginning heading her way. And she just knows to focus on the energy. The word here is energy. And the next card is desire. This is huge for her. She's like, this is like Cupid's girlfriend. I forget her name right now, but you know, she has her arrow ready. She knows what she wants. She knows her target. She is extremely ready to get to it, and able is the word I feel here. You're able to get your target. I don't know why I feel like that's like Saturn or something, but maybe you guys know what planet that is, and maybe you want to check it out in your chart. And her desire is so strong. Like, we literally, and I know it's dependency, but for me, this is almost like the drug bad habit card. And it's just saying, it's almost like a devil card, let's just say, right? It's just saying that this desire is so strong. The energy is so powerful right now, coming from the divine feminine towards the divine masculine. And she's ready for everything that comes with union. And it is just that new beginning. She's ready to speak on it. She's prayed on it. She's thought on it. She's done her energy healing, crystals, Reiki on it. She is just ready. I don't know, maybe there's some clarification. 2, oh my gosh, I don't want to take 2, but I will. Oh my goodness. I didn't want to take 2. A lot of cards are coming. The Divine Feminine has a lot to say. I should probably do a video on her. We have the Emperor and the Star. This is the man of her dreams. This is what is meant to happen. Her Emperor is coming in. She is very aware of this. He lights up her night. She is the goddess of the moon. He is the son of the sun. I guess we could say the child of the sun. This is just heaven on earth, is what I hear. It's heaven on earth. It's going to be heaven on earth. Your wish is coming true. This is what's going on in the Divine Feminine's life right now. Her energy is so powerful. I can't even believe it. This is so beautiful. Okay. So I'm going to pull a card from... That was really deep there. From The Wisdom of the Hidden Realms by Colette Baron Reed. I know that because it's right in front of me. The Horse King. Can't wait to see what this is about. Let's just put this here. Number 42, which is a 6. Assistance and control is what the theme of this card is. Assistance and control. The Horse King always comes to lend you the power to go the distance, forging ahead, whatever the weather. You will most certainly reach your perfect destination with this noble ally. He lets you know that some person or circumstance brought through synchronicities will certainly appear to help you with your endeavors. You are meant to go this part of the journey alone. This is also an important time to delegate authority to others so that they may assist you. Currently, you're magnetic to powerful people who are in a position to help make your dreams come true. The Horse King asks that you remain open-minded to those who are sent to aid you. You can be assured that you will be lifted up and will ride high in victory. So there's something that the masculine may be going through right now that he has to do on his own, and it most likely would be exactly what we're talking about. Everything going on here has to really be done on his own. He's going to have to face these changes and get to this unity. I'm going to read the challenging side of this card. The Horse King wants to know why you think you can do everything by yourself. Keep control of everything around you. It's very interesting that I thought to read the challenging part because I don't normally. So this is basically saying here, possibly, I'll keep on reading it, that, you know, the masculine doesn't have to do this alone. You may lose an important opportunity if you insist on being stubborn. The Horse King is patient, however, and will wait for you to come to your senses and accept the help you need. You won't be able to reach your goal otherwise. I love it. Yet the Horse King says that all it takes is a decision to jump on his back, ask for help, and graciously allow yourself to be carried to your destination. Let go of control and amazing things can happen for you. Let go of control. So that's actually most likely the advice. I do feel like the masculine thinks he has to do this alone. But something guided me to read the other part of this card. And what it has to do with is the fact that with the power like that, you know, the feminine here with her energy and her openness and her willing to accept this whole situation and take it as a new beginning. Of course he needs this. He needs her power as well. This is the one of Ace of Wands. This is someone who can make things happen. She actually can make things happen. So after reading the description of that card, I'm going to say, yeah, the masculine does need to kind of come to the realization that he doesn't have to do this alone. He will get as far as he can on his own, but there will be a time when he just has to open up to the feminine and, you know, accept her love and accept her help, her what she wants. One second. I'm going to take the top one here. Up in the air. Up in the air. See, there is this energy here of the masculine feeling a sense of lack of control. That's what he's feeling, a sense of lack of control. He doesn't know where this is going to go. And for that, for him, like just in the sense he feels like he's not going to have control over this situation. And there's nothing wrong with that. You're not going to have control. Good thing that you admit it. Here we go, King of Swords. Like an air sign, you know, and look at the 3 birds up in the air. It's a fear for him in a sense. King of Swords are authority figures. They're someone who likes to be the law of the land and make the rules and the decisions. But in general, air signs can have this, you know, I know the answer type of energy to them. I know the answer. Let me read the description because it's interesting because air signs are very not emotional, straight to the point. But I'm getting this energy for this up in the air. It's so loving. So why is it such a concern? Up in the air. Okay, where am I going to find this? Let's see. I'm going to look into that a little deeper after. A man and woman gaze with anticipation at a hot air balloon in a bright blue sky. Okay, so I just got this energy that the masculine is worried that the passion between the two of you, like, is it all gonna fizzle out once you guys get it? Once you guys get there, is it all going to just? Is the balloon going to pop? Is it going to burst? Is it going to not be all that he dreamed? Is it possible for there to be this much happiness and heat and passion in a relationship? Is this even possible? Is what I feel he's saying. The balloon flies high above the hills, and the content of the balloon's baskets are hidden from view because that is what the masculine is scared of, the unknown. He knows he loves you, but he doesn't know where it's going. That is an issue, you know, a lot of, and that's the thing. It's great when they have the bigger picture in mind. The bigger picture is important. During this time of your life, there are aspects of an important situation that seem hidden from you. You may feel a strong, almost urgent desire to know what is going to turn around, how it's going to turn around. You can connect with your spirit guides and the Akashic records. That is the other, is that the card that came out? You're already doing it. Oh, it's not the Akashic card, but I thought it was. And ask for a little insight. But there are elements that are unknown at this time, unknowable. There is too much about this situation that is still up in the air. This could be due to the influence of others who are undecided, others' opinions. People need to keep their opinions out of here. The masculine is really scared as to where is this going to go? How is this going to get there? I don't understand is what he's saying. Like, I don't know how this is possible. He feels like he's chasing, I don't know what the saying is for that, but when you get distracted and you start chasing something, like chasing birds maybe, he literally feels like he's chasing birds. A horse can't fly up there. The horse can't get them. How is he going to get those birds? Like, how is he going to get this? How is this going to happen? It's amazing. Okay. Time is required to know more about this matter, and time doesn't matter to you, to your internal self, whose power and love are always with you. For now, and indeed forever, what else do you need? Nothing but trust, the deepest knowing that all you seek will be revealed to you in the right time. Okay. So let's look into that some more. That's so interesting that he has this air energy here and just feeling like his feet are not on the ground. Okay, I want to know, like, how is this gonna, what is gonna end up happening here? In the sense, like, how is he gonna get control over this matter? Oop, that, okay, clearly. How is he going to get control? 2 cards came out and I'm going to take them. And we have 5 of Wands, rivalry, and we have the Fool, exploration. And the message I got as soon as I saw the card rivalry is that he's going to get the strength to fight for it. He's going to get the strength to fight for what he wants. This new beginning is too important to him. His need to explore this union is too important for him to let this pass him by. He is ready to fight. He is ready to fight his inner demons, his inner voices, these dragons, you know. Well, these are actually dinosaurs. So really what that's telling me is that these voices go back much further than just because of whatever happened to you guys. These are deep-rooted voices, ancient, historic. Maybe these fears, maybe they come from past lifetimes, carried down from generations. Like, possibly, it's very possible. That's how far back they go. Going to clarify that. He's going to fight for this new beginning. Whoa, that came right out. Look at that, 4 of Wands. We have 2 4 of Wands here in the Wheel of Fortune. Oh my gosh. Guys, that's what we have right here. So this is just bringing us right back to where we began. Are you kidding me? And the Fool. Well, that completes this story. That's crazy. We have the Fool card. Like, yeah. He's going to fight for this new beginning. 4 of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. Completion. He's going to fight for this completion. He's going to find a way to make it work. Look at this 4 of Wands. The fire beneath them is too hot, is too full for them to not figure out a way to make this work, or they're going to cook. Welcome to the new beginning. Welcome to the new beginning, everyone. Welcome to the gosh darn new beginning. Amazing, guys. Amazing. I'm going to stop it here. I'm amazed. Bye for now.